So, but I mean, once you tear it apart or whatever.
Yep.
I mean, if you just take it to the scrapyard, it's probably worth $100 just in the weight of the stupid thing. So
Yeah.
That's why I figured.
Yeah. $100, man.
Yeah.
That's what I was talking to my buddy about. You know what I mean? I was kind of like, I mean, I figured I'll throw this one on stand. I'll tear the heads off of it. You know what I mean? And I'll end up pulling that other little 4.3 out, and I'll just kind of interchange what I need to.
Because once you take it off, you know, you'll know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like from, you know, you can get like different intakes and stuff for them,
yep.
You know, that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, no, absolutely, man.
I think it'll work out, man.
Sweet. Okay.
Now we gotta fish that thing out here. If you had a little, hey.
I got a dolly.
Like a.
I got a flat.
Dolly.
Yeah, I got a flat dolly.
That might work too.
Yep. Actually, it was on this. Was sitting
mm-hmm.
So we do that, yeah, and then the only question is like just getting it up onto.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, there's the exhaust manifold. And then I think we just lifted that up in there just to store it. Yeah. So come out.
Watch out, Bubba.
Squeezing through. Move my box too, because that way they give us some room right here. Put the box in the wall.
Okay, then I'm gonna lean it back, push that underneath there. A little more.
That's all it's going.
That's all you got?
Yeah.
Should be good. Watch out, Bubba. Yeah, I got it on here. It's coming.
Got it?
Yeah, it's good. Not steering very well, but
No, they don't like to do that, does it?
You know, forward steer.
yeah.
More about the
What about?
Something right there.
Yeah. Look. It's right here. Just maintain a constant little level. That's all you gotta do, brother. You ain't gotta get so close to my face. Okay, Ben.
serious zoom.
Brother, I thought you had already had the motor and everything in here.
No. Huh. I wish.
Funny.
You've been slacking, man. You've been slacking.
I've been well, I got that thing.
I know, and it's
Yeah.
clean. I like that little truck.
It's
Tito's.
it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Tito's. Oh no, I hate Tito's.
And then I went and got this trailer.
Then
And then,
just
and
hang
then,
back.
and then.
Scoot back. Look at me. Come here, little cameraman. Right here. Come here. Turn. Look at me, brother. All you gotta do is hang out. You ain't gotta be right up everybody's butt. That's the wrong kind.
He's like, that's what it's called. It's up your butt, YouTube.
You're sitting on the oil pan, not.
Get a break.
If we hadn't broken it already, it's bound to happen.
It actually rolled better after it did that.
Oh, did it have a rock?
It might have. I'm not sure. Promise me you're not gonna run off.
Here, can I hold you? Can I hold you? That way you're here. Let's stay out of the way. We'll get in the shade too. Hey,
Guido.
it's okay.
Hey.
Yeah, you're a good boy.
All right.
I mean, you had this
You have
piece
that
here,
one.
and if we just put a bolt there,
Yeah.
it'd be perfect. And I was telling my wife, it's like all day, like I don't really take a whole lot of like long videos, and like I hate it because I take a lot of photos. And it's just so much easier to take a quick little grab. And Friday, I think it was Friday. Yeah, Friday I was outside and I was kind of messing with that mailbox on that rat rod and stuff. And I tell her all the time, like people they'll just stop by for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever. And it'd be random people, This guy stops by and like I know him, he's down the street, but I don't think I've seen his truck before. And he rolls up in this turbocharged little single cab, you know what I mean? And we sat there and like he opens the hood and we kind of go, kind of talking about his whole setup and whatnot. And it's like that's perfect content.
It
Why,
is.
you know what I mean?
Well, and so I'm sitting there, I'm working on the expedition, and this guy, Omar, who owns this sackcloth company, sells sackcloths to the oil and gas boats. I don't know why they need sackcloths, but they're from beans and what was it? Something else. But he sells it to tree people. Our particular guy over in San Antonio has like 2,500 acres of growing different kind of trees, and he wraps them in, and then he sells them to the folks out at the oil and gas. I think this boat will work. This is really for the LS1. So.
We'll see.
It's ARP, so
Yep.
South. It sucks. Alright, I was thinking that they could say.
What you got? And like even like I guess all lazy yesterday, I really didn't get a whole lot of like shit. And yesterday all day we moved cars. I got to move the baby around. I haven't seen the baby in like 4 months, man. Finally did it. And like afterwards, earlier in the week, my buddy's like, hey man, I need some help with my dirt car this weekend. You want to come maybe like fix her or something this weekend? That'd be great. So I get to go, hang out in the pits, work on this guy's car, and it's like. Don't even take no video of what he's doing. I got full video of the
I think that works. I think I have juice in it. Yeah, that Omar came, man, we talked for like 2 hours. They burned up all my daylight. And I got down to where like I need to clean when I took the intake off, man, it's nasty. And I was like, crap, I don't have anything to clean with or nothing.
Yep.
And so I went to the house. I was cooking chicken and dumplings. And they were pretty much almost done. They were ready for the biscuit dough to go in.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I'm gonna put those in, and I'm gonna eat my chicken and dumplings, and I'm gonna go back. Man, I got that biscuit dough in, I look out the window, and it's dark. I was like, And I had to push it over there because I had it here, but not the manager lady. The manager lady gave me permission to leave it right here in front of the unit, but like some worker person here got pissed.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I had to rent that spot, which is fine because I ended up buying a trailer.
Yeah.
And
That's
so,
why they didn't like trailer. I remember you saying that.
Man, I would have put this thing on that trailer and I would have brought it to you.
Yeah.
I have a smaller trailer too.
I wasn't really that worried about it. You know, I figured I've got like, if I sit at the house, like I could be outside all day long doing whatever. As soon as I walk inside and sit down for 5 minutes, Benjamin. And he's over there like turning.
No, I kind of dropped
You
it.
gotta keep it in horizontal mode.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
way
just keep it like that.
it don't mess up when you upload the video.
And
I kind of dropped it. What do you mean? I kind of dropped it and then I caught it.
you what?
I kind of dropped it, then I caught it.
You dropped the phone and then you caught it
No.
after it bounced off the ground a couple times?
It didn't bounce. It
Oh,
was
it
like
bounced?
midair.
It just laid there?
No, it was midair.
But I'm bad about it, you know. So we ran to Walmart. We got some stuff to kind of clean the seats and stuff on the.
Wait, what the?
And you got rid of the G8?
I parted it out, man.
I
And
saw that.
I sold it as a shell.
Crazy.
I was sick of it.
It was looking good. What happened?
Man, I went out to start it. It's like it was never the same issue. And I went out to start it one day, and it would just turn
It
over.
didn't
And
look like that at Chad's before you put it together. So.
yeah, I mean, I did a lot to it, man. Like, I had about 20 in it, and it was always a headache. It was always a fight, and it was never the same problem. And it's crazy because I would baby the car, I wouldn't touch it, I would fix it. Everything I would do, you know, I wouldn't really cut a corner on it. You know, I would do it 100%. And it was always something, man.
Yeah.
Always. And I told my wife, I was like, I'm not going to put another dime in this car, not another penny, you know. And it threw a crank sensor code. I posted it for sale, and honestly, like, I dropped the price to like $6,000, which is crazy for a 6.2 swap cam built G8, $6,000. And it would start, you know, but it would turn over for a while, and it's like it was either, I think it was like a cam circuit.
Yeah.
I did change the crank, sorry.
Yeah.
I changed the crank sensor out, and like it was still throwing a circuit code. So I don't know if there's some type of with the harness or what. But I ended up just saying whatever. Well, I had this guy come out, and it started right up for him, and he's like, "Oh man, this thing's rough, dude." He was like, I can do 6, man. I'd do like 4. And I was like, look, dude, I was like, I know you're trying to haggle, and I was like, $6,000 is already a steal.
Right.
And I was like, I should be asking 11, 12 for this car right now, you know what I mean? And I was like, 6 is just getting it out of my hair. And he was like, yeah, I couldn't. And I was like, oh, you have a good day, bud. You know, and I went back inside, you know? And it was kind of one of those, dude, I was starting adding up, well, if I just sell all these parts, this and that, I think I ended up making a little bit more versus just taking the 6.
A little more work,
A little bit more work, yeah. And I ended up selling the roller for like $1,000.
Yeah.
And there was a trunk, a rear bumper, and wheels on it. The suspension wasn't worth selling, and I think it might have had the seats in it still. And he posted it back for I sold 2 of the doors off of it. So he still had 2 doors, rear trunk. The whole shell he posted for like $700 best offer. I told my wife, I might go buy it for $500. Sell it again for $1,000. You know what I mean? Because I think he took the steering wheel out of it, and maybe the gauge
what he needed? Oh.
Yeah, and the wheels. He took the wheels off of it.
Oh, let me move this.
Yeah, you did. If anything, I might back the truck up to it. That way.
That'd be, yeah, why don't you do that? And that way,
Ben, hop up on.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Come on.
I didn't say come on. I said, oh, man.
Yeah, and then it kind of out of angle already. Jump down. Might get it.
do you want it on that wood block?
Honestly, dude, I was just scrap wood.
Yeah, see, the plugs, they didn't come out. Like, I don't know. I sold it to her that it was trash, so that I could do the.
Yes, sir.
But I think I think you'll get in there and it'll just be a cancel because they're doing for that.
Yeah. And like I said, I'm swapping the heads anyway, so it's not really too worried. As long as the bottom
Because
end.
it never ran hot or nothing. It just
You were getting some water in there.
I came it died.
Okay.
And so I think what happened was that gasket blew and it just let water into the inside the cylinder area, and I was over here off of Allen Genoa Road. We lived off the Allen Genoa Road.
Yep.
And I was coming back and I babied it getting back to the house at the time. Actually, that's the house that I think we were living in when I met you. It was before I moved to North Texas.
Okay. Yep.
And it was about this. Well, not this time of year. It was a little sooner in the year, but because it was kind of during that time frame during the freeze too. But I don't think it had anything to do with the freeze.
Yeah.
Because the block, if it would have froze, those freeze plugs would have popped.
Yeah.
And then Chad put this on there. I had him change this. So if there's anything wrong with that, man, just blame Chad.
100%.
When I first got it, it was leaking. And then I ordered the front, he took the balancer off, we swapped it out, and then put it all back together. Charged it like. It wasn't that bad, but he has a lift and all that.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do it. So.
Dude. I've had him record this whole thing, and it is going to be.
It's gonna be great.
How much is he paying you? Like 2 or 3 Tootsie Rolls? Or buy you lunch? Or?
I buy him whatever he wants. So, along with all the other little gremlins of the
Now,
house.
are you the middle one? Are you
He
the middle?
is the second oldest.
Second, that's might as well be in the middle. You can't get away with nothing.
Okay, you ready to go, bud?
Thank you. How you feel?
You want to scoop?
He listens pretty well.